This tutorial is going to walk you through how to take your student roster lists and transfer them from Infinite Campus into a spreadsheet, namely Excel, which then you can make your own rosters, size them how you want. There's a lot of advantages to that, and then later on for people who use TI Inspire or TI Navigator, I'll show you how to import that into your Navigator software. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So usually when you log into Infinite Campus, you start at your control center, and then over here you can open up your menu, and we're going to go down to Reports. And now in the new Infinite Campus update, often it will take you, and I'm not sure why it's not taking me there, it usually takes you to this screen. So you want to find the one that's called the Gradebook Export. If this screen doesn't show up for you right here under Reports, you can also get to it from there. Now the one thing that was important that I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, because it makes more sense now, is that you need to have at least one assignment created, or this whole process doesn't work. For some reason, it does not recognize your student list unless you have a class, because it wants to export a grade, and if you don't have any assignments, then it can't export it. And it doesn't matter if you have grades in there, you just have to have at least one assignment created. You also want to make sure your format is comma separated, and of course you can only do one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and select Generate Report. Everything else can stay the same. Okay, so just select Generate Report and it will download, and you're going to open that with Microsoft Excel. But it should look something like this. Now this isn't the way you want your student names laid out. I usually like my student numbers in a separate column than my student names, although if you don't care, then all you really have to do is drag them around. Okay, and you can resize the frames, you can do whatever you would like to do. It's so much easier. Actually make them sizes that you can write in that Infinite Campus doesn't allow you to do. Now the second half of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to split all these out. So if this was enough for you, thanks for watching, and have fun with using exporting your students from Infinite Campus. If you'd like to learn more, keep watching. So what I'm going to show you how to do next, like I said, is to split these names out, or split them apart so that the student numbers and the names are all separate. First name, last name, student number, and get rid of those annoying pound signs. What you want to do is select this first column with all of your information. Then above on your tabs in Excel, you want to go to Data, and you want to select Text to Columns. Leave everything the same, delimited, everything's good. Select Next. Okay, and then you want to select, it's probably defaulted to just be on Tab. You want to separate it by space, by commas, because that will get rid of the commas, and then Other, and you're going to type in this pound sign. And what that will do is separate all of those student numbers, and at the same time remove that that semicolon, or sorry, that pound sign, so that all you have is the student number. Now it gives you a little preview of what everything's going to look like. Now the only one thing that is a little bit annoying is because Infinite Campus puts student middle initials in there. There's no way around it. You'll just have to manually go in and change it, but it's not very hard to do. So I can just hit Next and hit Finish, and there's already data there. That's okay. I don't mind if it's deleted. So like I said, all I do, I don't even care what their middle initials are. I just take these numbers and copy and paste them into the cell that I want them into. I can just paste right over the top, and it doesn't take very long because there's really not that many students who have their initials in there. Okay, and I should have deleted all that. I can just hit delete and that's all gone. So now I have clear columns, and now I can name them last name, first name, and student number. And that is how you separate your information into separate columns. Now you will need to do that if you are watching this video to learn how to export your student lists into TI Navigator. Alright, so thanks for watching this, and I really hope this helps you out and makes Infinite Campus a little bit more usable for you.